Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp-Dressed Gaming, and today we're back with some Sharp-Dressed VGC 2015, featuring a Trick Room team with Mega Steelix on it. Now, last time I said I was going to change out him on top and Aromatisse for Cress and Hariyama, but I figured we'd give them one more chance for their final episode here. We all know how Cress Hariyama works. It's a tried and true strategy for Trick Room, but I want to feature Aromatisse because we haven't really used Aromatisse or Trick Room, for that matter, very much. The problem that I see with Aromatisse and why it's not used as much as like Cresselia, well, the obvious stat differences between the two of them. Plus, Aromatisse has that fairy typing, which we all know everybody's already ready for, because Sylveon is such a dominant presence in this metagame. So everybody's got their Aegislashes, their Heatrans, their Metagross. They got Steel and Poison-type moves. And Aromatisse, I believe, has less defensive stats than Sylveon. So it really can't take the moves that Sylveon can, and Pokemon are ready to be taking on Sylveon. So I'm going to see if hopefully we can get Trick Room going here. We also haven't really used Talonflame too much. Not that I'm really concerned about it, because we all know what Talonflame does. Talonflame's really just there to have some speed in case we can't get Trick Room. But we're going to see. So we're sitting at 67 wins, 61 losses, 15-13 rating. I don't know when the thing resets, but we got Matthew with Wonder Trade Wednesday, 1505, Missouri, United States. And we see, like I was just saying, we have Heatran and Aegislash on this team, so I'm assuming he's going to lead with one of the two of those, if not both. Landorus, Thundurus, Rotom, and Salamence. Now, reading these off instantly, Gastrodon has super effective moves for all of them except for Rotom, and it is immune to both of Rotom's stabs. So Gastrodon is going to be my #1 go-to here. Hitmontop, I think, would be nice. It has Close Combat for the Heatran, Intimidate for the Salamence and the Landorus, even though most Salamence are special now. Aromatisse does not like this battle. As with most. We could lead Malamar Gastrodon, actually, expecting a Landorus, but I think he's going to lead Aegislash Salamence. So I could go Aromatisse and Gastrodon, and then bring Malamar. And Steelix. Would Steelix be good? No, not particularly. Would Talonflame be good? No, not particularly. Well, Talonflame wouldn't be terrible, though. Hitmontop. Let's go Talonflame. Now, let's think about that for a second, because Steelix, we have Earthquake for the Aegislash and the Heatran. We have Rock Slide for the Thundurus Salamence. Whereas Talonflame doesn't really have that much, so let's go with Steelix. Watch that come bite me in the butt. But let's see what we can do here against Matthew. Old Matty boy. Alrighty now. So, my friend is online apparently. I don't know who that is even. Rotom Landorus. So actually no Aegislash, which is perfect, honestly. Because this Landorus is going to be afraid of my Gastrodon, and the Rotom really can't do anything. Now, they could double into Aromatisse all they wanted. But I'm just going to set up this Trick Room, and we're going to try and Ice Beam the Landorus, even though it might switch out using U-turn. Yep, there it is. U-turn onto, actually, Gastrodon, so he's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage. Does a nice amount. I don't know if this is Choice Band Landorus. It might be. But I'm assuming it's going to be Choice Scarfed. And we're going to be able to see his next Pokemon. I actually wrote down Aegislash, Landorus. And Heatran comes out, taking the Ice Beam. He's going to Will-O-Wisp Gastrodon, yep. I could have just easily protected that turn, and we would have been in a really good position. But I wanted to punish his Landorus if it did end up staying in. But we're going to get this Trick Room off. And we're going to see that the Heatran actually has leftovers. And Gastrodon is going to take some burn damage. But I can just sit here and Heal Pulse Gastrodon. Let's Heal Pulse the Gastrodon. And I'm assuming this Landorus is going to protect, so I'm actually going to Scald the Rotom slot. I don't know that... Well, he'll probably stay in and attack Aromatisse. But I'm assuming the protect from the Heatran. There it is. Alright. I was going to say, hopefully he doesn't, like, substitute or anything, but... So we're going to get the Heal Pulse off onto our Gastrodon, keep it alive for a little bit longer. And we're going to Scald the Rotom. It won't do much, but we're kind of fishing for a burn here. Come on. Yes, we get the burn onto the Rotom. And he's going to Thunderbolt the Aromatisse, obviously. And we're going to take some burn damage. Not a huge deal. We're going to get some burn damage off on that Rotom. And now, let's see here. Let's Helping Hand Gastrodon. And I'm assuming he's going to think Scald, so he won't switch out into Landorus if he has it. The only problem with that is, because I want to Earth Power that Heatran so bad. But he's got a Salamence, a Thundurus, and a Landorus. He's got a Rotom already on the field. I'm just going to Scald. It's the safest play. He is going to stay in with that Heatran. This is still going to do a nice amount of damage to it, though. Rotom's actually going to protect this turn, which is obviously fine. Or, not obviously, but honestly. And we're going to nice Scald off on the Heatran. Earth Power would have knocked it out, but he's just going to Flash Cannon Aromatisse, seeing that as long as that's alive, Gastrodon's going to be doing very well. And Aromatisse will fall this turn. Heatran will get some more leftovers. And we'll have to bring in another Pokemon here. We'll get some more burn damage on our Gastrodon. And Rotom's going to take some burn damage as well. Now. Both of our Pokemon are very susceptible, that is the word, to burn from this Rotom. So I'm just going to double into Rotom. Night Slash or Psycho Cut. I think they have both have the same base damage. So let's check the moves on there. Night Slash is 70. Psycho Cut is also 70. So I'm going to go Night Slash just because it hits more things. Aegislash is really the only one that I can bring in to resist anything. Not that I think he'll switch Rotom out. I think he'll just straight up attack. So I'm going to Night Slash. And Scald is our strongest move against the Rotom, unfortunately. Heatran does protect. Perfect. We're going to get a Scald off with the Gastrodon. And Night Slash probably won't... Citrus too. Yep, Night Slash definitely won't take it out. And I think our poor Malamar is going to get burnt here. Let's get this Night Slash off. Does an okay amount. Will-O-Wisp, Malamar avoids. Malamar has been avoiding these Will-O-Wisp like none other lately, and it's been amazing. So... I think Night Slash will take it out from here. And we have a chance for a crit. Night Slash it is, and Scald it is on Heatran. I could Superpower, but I just really want to knock out that Rotom before it can... He withdraws the Heatran. Okay, that's why we Scald instead of Earth Power. And he sends an Aegislash in that position. So we could have Earth Powered that slot, but... We'll get a Scald off, not giving it Weakness Policy if it does in fact have it. Can we get the burn there as well? Critical hit, no burn though. Night Slash, can we get a crit on this, please? No, but it does knock out Rotom, so that's all that really matters. I haven't been keeping track of Trick Room. Does it expire here? Yes, it does. Just fine. Here comes Landorus. Here comes Landorus to boost Malamar because of Contrary. It's one of the really nice things about Malamar is he gets boosted so often from Intimidators. We can just Night Slash the Aegislash and Ice Beam the Landorus. Yeah. I don't think... He doesn't King Shield anyway. He U-turns off the Malamar. It's going to hurt. Oh my god, it one-shots. I think that's Choice Banded. My poor, poor Malamar. He's going to be able to U-turn right out into Heatran once again. Aegislash, and I'm assuming Aegislash is Shadow Balling. My Gastrodon, which will not be nice. It will hurt. Now, our Gastrodon actually underspeeds this Aegislash, so if we had attacked Aegislash with Gastrodon instead of Malamar, we would have been in a good position, but I think that just makes us lose now. Critical hit even on that Heatran. I am really wondering if that should have even taken us... Oh, and we die from burn anyway. So now we got a freaking Steelix against the world over here. But I want to look this up. Damage calculator. Let's just Mega Evolve and Earthquake. You can easily switch out, and King Shield, or Wide Guard for that matter. We've lost this match already. I'm not too concerned, but I really want to know if that would have taken us out if it was Choice Scarf or Choice Band. So Landorus, he does just Wide Guard. Makes the most sense. And Malamar. Alright, don't pick it up, I guess. Mal. God, I hate using this on my phone. It's so terrible. Yep. Because if I'm... it's so annoying. Backspace. Machoke, Machamp, Magcargo, Magmar, Magikarp, Magmortar, Magnezone, Makahita, Malamar, Common Showdown. Let's see here. I have 252 in HP. So, let's see here. U-turn, nope, U-turn knocks out Malamar with the Choice Scarf Landorus. Adamant Choice Scarf. Huh. Well, that would have been nice to know. Let's continue battling. Unfortunately, we do lose that one. But we learned something. Malamar cannot take a U-turn, apparently. So let's just battle. It is ×4, so... And it is a Landorus, so I guess it makes sense, but I just didn't think it would be that strong to knock it out. So we got 1497 here for our last battle with this team. So hopefully we can pick it up with the next team, but all we can do now is go for a win with this one with Anton from Sweden, 1589. Let's see here. Ooh, I like seeing that Medicham, which is probably his Mega, unless it's a Scizor. I'm assuming it's Medicham, though. And veterans of the channel will know Medicham was the Pokemon I used at Regionals and did fairly well with, so I love seeing that. We do see Suicune at Politoed, though, which we all know we have problems with water types. A Scizor and a Hydreigon. This team is going to destroy us, I can tell you right now. Talonflame, I think we will definitely need a Talonflame for this. Enter the Talonflame. And let's go Gastrodon, because we'll protect that Talonflame. Unless we want to go... Let's keep Talonflame in the back. Let's go him on top, Gastrodon, Talonflame. And for our last Pokemon, I think we need to use Malamar. Yeah, let's bring Malamar. Unfortunately, no Trick Room there. We did end up using it last game, and it kind of helped out. The only thing that really brought us down was the U-turn from the Landorus. I probably could have saved my Aromatisse for a little longer, but I didn't do it. And all those U-turns right into the Heatran. Probably could have just scalded there and been fine, but you know. And he leads Scizor Politoed, so Talonflame lead would not have been bad here. But we do get the Intimidate off on the Scizor. I'm assuming he was thinking I'm leading with Aromatisse, but seeing that Scizor, I know Aromatisse is not going to do very well here. Well, there was a Hydreigon and a Medicham, so Aromatisse wouldn't have been terrible, but there was also an Amoonguss, so... So. See you later. Let's Earth Power the Politoed. I expect the Scizor to kind of switch out here. Let's just fake out the Politoed, or the Scizor. Let's fake out the Politoed. Scizor is at -1, so I'm not too worried about it. He is going to stay in, so probably a U-turn from the Scissor. Scissor Swords Dance. Uh-oh. That is not good. Not good in the least. He is +1 instead of +2, though. And we're going to get this Earth Power off on Politoed, do some nice damage. Do we see Citrus? We do not. So Politoed is just kind of there now. So now we have to Scald the Scissor and Close Combat the Scissor. We got to beat the crap out of the Scissor right now. Because we let him set up, and that is not good. We let him set up, and that is not good. Scissor and Politoed are his leads. He does just Ice Beam. Of course, he can't Scald or anything like that because of... Okay, he Bug Bites Gastrodon, probably expecting the barrier to be there, but it is Rocky Helmet, so he's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage. And he's going to also take a Close Combat and a Rain Boosted Scald, which should take out Scissor here, looking at this damage. Let's go, Gastrodon. You can do it, buddy. Yeah. Scissor goes down, doing... honestly, minimal damage, showing the seeing the situation there where he got the Swords Dance for free. So, we do see a Moongus come in, assumably Giga Draining my poor little Gastrodon. So, he could Giga Drain or he could Spore. I think Gastrodon just needs to protect here. And Hitmontop needs to Close Combat the Politoed. Hopefully taken out. Unless Politoed protects. Nope, it doesn't, because Gastrodon was slower than Politoed. Politoed's just going to Ice Beam the Hitmontop. It'll be doing more damage this time because of... Oh my god, he froze me. Great. I do eat the Citrus Berry, so now he'll be a little more upset that he didn't Bug Bite that position, since he would have gotten to eat it. And Hitmontop stays frozen. Awesome. And we see the Giga Drain from the Amoonguss. Now, do we expect Amoonguss to Spore because I saw the Giga Drain? Do we need Gastrodon? Not particularly. Not particularly. So I'm just going to Earth Power this Politoed. And apparently, Hitmontop's going to do nothing. Actually, let's keep Hitmontop around. Let's actually switch the Hitmontop for the Talonflame. Because we know Politoed has been Ice Beaming because we do have Gastrodon out. Yep, Politoed's going to Ice Beam once again into the Talonflame slot. He freezes again! Are you kidding me right now? He's going to Earth Power, or I'm going to Earth Power him, which probably won't take him out. No, it doesn't. And he's going to Giga Drain again. Okay, so we could have switched in Talonflame there. You gotta be kidding me with this. Double Freeze. Alright, that's cool. Thanks, Politoed, you're the best. So we got two frozen Pokemon on the field now, which is just perfect. I'm trying to show him what he's done to me. Fake Out the Politoed and Brave Bird the Amoonguss. Hopefully somebody thaws. Hitmontop doesn't, though. Talonflame also stays frozen, so we're going to see a Scald. He's going to stay Ice Beaming. I guess try not to unfreeze, though Scald would have killed my Talonflame. And Amoonguss is going to Giga Drain the Hitmontop. This is dumb. Alright, well, Hitmontop, let's try and feint the Politoed and Brave Bird the Amoonguss. Can we thaw this turn, please? For Christ's sakes. Nope, Hitmontop's gonna stay frozen. Talonflame, you too? Yep, cool. Thanks. Thanks. Ice Beam into Politoed, or Talonflame actually, because it is neutral, will knock me out. Ugh, I'm dead, yay. Hooray. Now I lose because I can't kill Amoonguss. You mother effer. Actually, we got Malmar. Alright. Alright. Let's try and feint Politoed again, I guess. Psycho Cut Amoonguss. If I get a crit, I won't be upset. Hitmontop's still frozen. Perfect. Politoed Ice Beams into Malmar to try and freeze him. You stupid effer. You could just Scald me. Psycho Cut. Bop. Crit. Nope. Spore. Yep. Thanks. This is so stupid. So stupid, so stupid. Feint on the Politoed and the useless Psycho Cut on Amoonguss. Yay, him on top. You thawed out finally. Gee whiz. It only took you half the game. Polytoad actually faints from that. Perfect. And what does Amoonguss do? Giga Drain my him on top, or does he Giga Drain the Malamar? I'd love it if he Giga Drain Malamar. Thank you, Jesus, because we do have Assault Vest, so we will live it. And actually, we should, if we wake up, we should get a Psycho Cut off. Actually, I'm assuming whatever he brings out is going to outspeed the poop out of me, but what can you do? Hydreigon. Hydreigon. So I'm assuming Hydreigon's attacking Hitmontop. But I'm going to close combat the Hydreigon and also superpower it. And actually, no, Amoonguss is going to Rage Powder, isn't he? Oh, wowie. Could have just Cycle Cutted there. And we would have been in a fairly decent position, but you know me. Oh, he doesn't Rage Powder. Interestingly enough. Maybe he's taking pity on me for freezing. Oh, God, I lived. Alright, so actually we'll get... Well, we'll stay asleep with Malamar, but we'll get a close combat off with Hitmontop, and this should actually knock it out. Boom. So there goes Hydreigon. We might have this. Surprisingly enough, we have a chance. What does Amoonguss do? Giga Drain on the Hitmontop. Takes us out, of course. Okay, now we need a crit. Oh, lordy. We either need a high roll or a crit on the Cycle Cut. And we need to wake up. Actually, I think we might live another Giga Drain from this Amoonguss. Amoonguss protects this turn. Gives me another turn to wake up. Well, actually, that might help us in the long run. Because if we would have stayed asleep there and he would have Giga Drained, then we would have lost. Malamar, Cycle Cut, bop, bop, bop. Get a crit. No, and he lives with like 1 and he gets a... No luck for us. This is so stupid. Well, we have one chance. We have one chance. And then so we live this Giga Drain. If we live this Giga Drain, live it, live it, live it, live it, live it, live it. Malamar! No, he crit me! Are you f***ing kidding me? We would have lived it. That battle was complete and utter bullshit. We should have won that one so many different ways. He double froze us. We got max turns of sleep with Malamar, which... Anyway, I just saved it because I was so mad. What was I trying to say? We got max turns of sleep with Malamar, which didn't... Well, it didn't really matter in the long run. Because the next turn, we didn't get a crit on a high crit chance move, mind you. And possibly a low roll, making him live with 1 HP. I'm sure it was 1 HP. And then he crits us with Giga Drain, where we could have lived 1 and had another chance of waking up. Oh my god. This game. This game. This game! Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna go cry in the corner for an hour and make a new team and be back with you guys on Friday for all new episodes of Sharp-Dressed VGC. Yay! See you next time. Bye.